Okay, so I want to do this as a test example. This is from a paper I got when I first taught this course, and I think this is a good example of what I'm looking for the paper one, the collection strategy. So this person chose human trafficking as their topic, and I believe they worked in the Denver PD. So they wanted to use intelligence or use this program so they can provide an intel perspective for countering human smuggling within Denver and Colorado itself. So the key is background, brief background. This is a good topic to use, and especially because it's a little obscure, but still very brief background. I do not want you to talk, no more than a paragraph. I don't want you to go in detail about whatever topic you're doing, whether it's Korea or Russian influence in our elections, and give a 2-3 pages of background on that. Brief background. Requirements. So 3 to 4 requirements. This is a very good requirement here. It is detailed. It is specific. It is not just willy-nilly background, but it gets to a very specific question. And what I want you to do in the requirement is, so you outline the requirement just like you have here. Do a couple of sentences on how that justifies a requirement and how it will be advantageous to whatever operation you're trying to do, and then go into actually the ints. So this person chose SIGINT, which is not used to collect for human trafficking domestically. He's making the argument that we can expand SIGINT capabilities for domestic human trafficking. I'll let you decide whether that's a good idea or not, but you can certainly say that. And then he goes into the int, justifies it, and talks about the advantages and disadvantages of SIGINT in this part of the paper. He goes through, and that's what the key point, and then he touches on the other ints that might be used to answer that requirement. So that's what it's pretty simple. That was one of the requirements. Second one, again, nice and detailed requirement here. Very specific, again, and it answers all the issues I brought about. It's specific, it's timely, you can collect on it, and it's something that's controversial. It's not very obvious the answer is. So again, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And again, he for this one he uses OSINT, and these are 2 websites that apparently are used for human trafficking in this sense. So again, and then the requirement 3 is right here. I would probably expect a little bit more detail for this. So that's what I'm looking for paper 1. If there's questions or issues, please let me know.